Hello, tribe. So, uploading this one again to YouTube just for those moments to watch, but we'll try to keep it under 15 tonight. I've been informed that censorship, length of video, and topic of content I should be more careful about. So, I'll just be filming about 15 minutes tonight, I guess, and then we'll go from there. Live stream, you guys watching this on YouTube. I like to film the live streams. Prosperity, I guess. Something to watch later, something to review. Plus, but it is what it is. So, okay, let's get started. Good evening, tribe. I am Maker Millwright. Welcome. This is Chit Chat Fridays. I started this originally because myself, I had no one to speak to on Fridays, and I felt, you know what? Some other people in the world might have someone else need to chat to too. Ironically, it's become interested for people on YouTube and reposts on Instagram. So before I get into my notes, I want to start with some things. I am active across multiple social medias, and I run it all by myself right now. I used to have a producer, but they don't work for me anymore. So, more often than not, you're dealing with me. Whenever you post a comment, you're dealing with me. What I find interesting, though, is after talking to some people on Twitter and having Thanks 3D check me out and look at my product, like look at all my designs and whatever, right? They found a phony of me, which is actually, I previously recorded a video yesterday about it. I just want to touch base on that because I find it incredibly humbling, but I also find it frustrating. I don't know if they're using it for a villainous thing or an illicit thing. I don't know if the name draws the wrong kind of attention. I don't really know. But if you see anyone faking my designs or faking me, please let me know. Instagram did nothing about it when I reported it. That's all I can do. So, I'm very humbled by this, but I'm also very frustrated by this. So, what else came up? I sent out 3 care packages over the last 2 weeks. I'm very excited to get to hear what other people have to say, sort of what they're into and what they liked and what they didn't like. I haven't really heard back from anyone, so it's pretty exciting. I'm itching to hear. I want to do a revision to last week's video. We talked about style and defining style. And one of the things I've been looking at a lot of the Men's Health and a lot of the Men's Style YouTube videos is they want you to blend in, they want you to match, they want you to worry about what other people think. I'm very haute couture with common clothing, so I wear bright colors that are obnoxious and fun because I enjoy them. I don't care what you think. I don't care if anyone has a critique of it. If you have positive feedback, sure. If you have color theory or color palette theorem to talk about, sure. But if you just say, I don't like your bright colors or your monochromatic toning, it doesn't help me any. Nor do I care. I actually really, really like uniform color. It's just something I really enjoy. You don't see it very often. So what works for me may not work for you, but that doesn't necessarily mean what you're doing is wrong. So just after seeing a lot of these Men's Health videos, I want to make sure that you know, like, if you're a t-shirt and jeans kind of guy, that's fine. Like, you don't have to go with the vest and shirt. I just want to give you the option to realize that it is less expensive than you can imagine, and it is more enjoyable to put a little flair and a little flash in your day, no matter how, mundane your choices are in style. I will again reiterate, if you're unsure what your favorite colors are, take your textiles out and lay them out in a color. And try to get for example, blues are very common, blues and grays are very common with white. Now, white itself I wouldn't worry about as the main primary color, but those blues and grays are very popular. But, you should try to step out of your regular color palette because a lot of the times bright clothing is actually very cheap because no one wants it. So you can get designer brand names if that's what you're into. I'm not. But if that's what you're into, you can get a designer name brand item that's a little off flavor. And if you're just into it, you're just into it, right? So that would be my amendment to style after watching quite a few videos here on grooming techniques and how to dress and what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. And I'll be honest with you. If the money came out of your pocket and you want to wear it and it's not offensive, and you know what I mean, then go for it. But just realize if you wear offensive clothing, more power to you. It depends on where you live and what your rules are and freedom of speech and things like that. But I will say to you that I try to promote gentleman's culture, which is friendship and kinship, brotherhood across nations, and building an opportunity for a better world. So, in turn, I try not to cuss. I'm going to try and be better about cussing on the platform, and I'm going to try to lead a gentler position. But I am just a mechanic after all. If you have an opposing opinion, I would love to hear it, but you're probably wrong. I want to be really clear with the cloning of my profiles and stuff, and with my interaction with Fangs. Today I was accused of infringing on a copyright, which was like probably one of the nicest things someone has ever said to me. Now, I've posted across platforms that I've teased the release of the Ripper Scorpion I designed based off Snack the Ripper, the music artist, and that's my sketchbook. And I was straight up accused of copying another design. And it warms my heart. Oh, it warms my heart that you guys think I'm that good. Oh, I love you all. But my scorpion has 6 legs. The Zoid's scorpion has 8. Mine's not even a scorpion. It's a bug. But anyway, it's just amazing to me. It's just amazing. So yeah, so it's been one of those wild rides with the clone profile, with the copyright accusement. It's pretty wild to me what happens out here in the internet land. So again, I bow, and I am humbled by you all with all your luck and love, and I give as much back as I can, more if I would, because to me it's, hey Wayne, how are you, brother? I can drop the content. Hey Q-Ball, how are you, brother? Yeah, if you guys want to jump into Q&A, this is a YouTube recording, so just so you guys know ahead of time. So anything you write and I read, it's on you, man. I was going to do a little addition today, and I was going to have a patch vest here. But as you can see, I put a big hole in the wall, and it won't hold, so I have to figure out a different necking position. That's for the stream. I don't know if the stream cannot. A friend of mine, Mad Legend Heroes, decided to show up, and he often is accused of copying Mark Wahlberg. It's very clear that Mark Wahlberg is copying him, so let's just keep that on the real. Like, let's be real, okay? So, again, I am deeply humbled, and just so you guys know, my interaction with Fangs compared to my interaction with Thingiverse is like so much more pleasant. So, ooh, English today, guys. I'm sorry. And they've been really, really cool. So, yeah, it's kind of neat. But I love that. Oh, you guys can jump over to the Maker Millwright and you'll see the comment. And I love it. I didn't even know what it was. I had to go look it up. So, that's how I know it has 8 legs and mine has 4. Or 6, sorry. Talking. I don't know, are you guys into stories? Do you guys like the serendipitous crap that happens to me? How things are weird and amazing all at once? And it just never comes, and it never goes away. You guys saw my Mandalorian? I don't care about trolls. I love them. I love them. Anyone who wants to interact with me, come get it. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. You don't know who you're playing with. That's my warning. That's why there's the book, right? The book warns you about me. So read the book, understand the book, and understand what you're dealing with when you deal with me. So, I don't. Oh, that's my other issue with men's fashion content and other men's health content. I'm not in that category. I'm just this is just me doing me. But they're trying to sell you something. Like they're trying to get you to produce an income for them. And I don't. Nah. If you want to know about me, that's what this is. One of us. One of us. But yeah, the book is simply a couple of ideas. I call it a thought experiment. Seth likes to argue that it's semi-biographical. I just felt that when we wrote it, it's important. Ideas are important. They're probably more important than where they come from, in my mind. So that's why it's got a weird format and layout. And Seth has teased that he wants to write another one, I think. And if you guys can remember the name I've given out in the past, if I were to ever write a second book, put in the comments. I know, right? It's YouTube. I don't know, guys. Making the bridge over. Yeah, I gotta go soon. Yeah, I'm not even allowed to have more than 15 minutes. So, do we want to do closing statements? Yeah, closing statements. Okay. So, Seth is interested in talking to anyone. If they have questions for him, I am happy to relay them and bring them back. He's got a bunch of things in the works. So if you guys are into his fiction or the other weird fun things he does, let me know and I'll run through it. And yeah, I think the last point. Yeah, we won't even design. But the last point, my finishing point is. Between you and me, and I mean the other person on the screen, not the crowd, the person. You are important. This life is a constant and difficult struggle, but you are not alone. Okay, I've seen it so much right now that people are having a really hard time. You're not. I'm not the best at this sort of thing, but if you're struggling, you drop me a line, because there are people. Nah, man, just. And then the final thing, of course, we get a little fancy here. That's a boutonniere. Yeah, that's right, boutonniere. You should wear a vest. Whether it's a punk rock vest, a regular vest, doesn't matter. High cut, low cut, doesn't matter. You should wear a vest. I fluctuate up and down in weight quite a bit. And vests allow my shirts to go from being way too big to straining to hold me in. So, you should wear a vest. Nothing but love. I will be posting this to IG. I will post it to YouTube. Any follow-up content, hit me up in the DMs. If you need anything, hit me up in the DMs. You guys know my email. I've got a bunch of stuff in the works right now. I'm really excited to deal with a bunch of other Instagram livers. So just drop me a line. All right. Much love, much respect, and all the luck I can possibly give you. Be safe out there. You mean more to the world than you know.